That was like That was electric.
Smoke royalty. We're smoking with y'all, man. Hey, man, welcome to the first, you know what I mean? The first Smoke Sunday. You did what I'm saying. Earlier today, if you missed it, we had the OG pack over there, or Get Your Bars Up Media. You did what I'm saying. That's a new segment I'm gonna do each and every Sunday, 10 a.m. on the West Coast. You did what I'm saying. 3 hours after that on the East Coast. You feel me? And I went live, you know what I mean? We gonna have Sunday where we take over Sundays, you feel me? We gonna call it Smoke Sunday. So if you're out there and you with the movement, you know what I mean? Hashtag Smoke Sundays, you feel me? We gonna get shit rocking like that, you did. Another thing, listen, man. Smok3n Wit The King. This is episode 5. You feel me? We got a great young man here. You feel me? A dope individual. It comes from the South. You hear me? Lyricism from the South. You did what I'm saying? Like growing up in the South, there was always a stigma that, you know what I mean, we're basic. You know what I mean? That we can't rap. You know what I mean? We ain't got them bars like that. You feel me? And this gentleman expels every or not expels, but he shatters. He shatters that stigma, right? Seeing his progression throughout this battle rap. This battle rap journey of his, you feel me, is super fire. You know what I mean? Coming from the, I believe, Danny Myers League, if I'm not mistaken, and we're gonna talk about it. You feel me? To where he's at now over there on the Word Sport. You feel me? He's one of those pins that's held in high regard over there. You feel me? Everybody that I've talked to on here. You know what I mean? When they say they want to test their pen over there on the Word Sport, you feel me? They mention GX. There's a few of them they mention, right? But GX is right there. You feel me? Without any further ado, none other than my brother, GX. GX, how you feeling, my brother?
I'm good. How you doing, man? How your year going?
Bless, my brother. Bless, my brother. It's going definitely how I planned. And you know what I mean? When it's going like that, you feel me? You have no complaints whatsoever. You feel me? Actual factuals. And GX. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I just want to get right into it. You know what I mean? GX. Before we get started, you know what I mean? Tell the people where you from. Where you know what I mean? Like a background on where you from, right quick. You know what I mean? Give the people something.
From South Fortin, GA. South Atlanta.
South Atlanta, born and raised.
Yup.
Okay then. Now, growing up in South Atlanta, you know what I mean? From the early days, because I know there's a lot of activities, right? Like a lot of daily activities. You feel me? So speak on some of the daily activities that one like yourself would see growing up. You know what I mean?
Some of everything. Like very eclectic lifestyle, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Good shit, bad shit. You know what I'm saying? I just stay positive, try to do creative shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, was that? Go ahead. My bad.
I was kind of Renaissance. You know what I'm saying? Like coming up, you know, in multiple circles and shit.
Okay. Now, was it growing up in like was it real easy? How hard was it to kind of like stay away from the extra activities? You feel me?
I was lucky enough to be talented. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm a computer nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like I don't even talk about trapping because the shit I did just minuscule. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never did no big shit with the trap shit, but I was always in the mix because you know everybody want to fucking rap. So I'm the nigga in the trap with the computer and shit. Niggas making plays and shit, and I'm over here clicking the buttons, you know what I'm saying? So I was there, I seen it, you know what I'm saying? I was right next to the shit, but I wasn't really, you know, too active. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Now, when did you find out that you were a creative? I started doing what I'm doing at 7 years old, so that was 1999. Yeah. Dude, it said GX taking over for the 99 2000s. But nah, at 7, like what made you start? You know what I mean?
Well, all right. So what made me start? What inspired me for the first time to start rapping was "We Got Them Guns" by Ludacris. I was like, this shit hard. I can do this.
Little Fate.
Yeah, I heard that shit. I was like, this shit hard. I can do this shit. Let me try this shit. Then just turned out to be good at this shit. I was always good at writing. Delivery had to catch up, but from there, you know, everything else I do started with I was rapping first.
You was rapping first?
So, yeah, and I just ended up being good at it because I was just good with words and shit. Like, I could read at a real early age and shit. Like when I was like probably like 3, I could read all the names of the stores and shit like that. Like we were riding in the car, I could, you know, I was already able to fucking.
You was already reading and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man, nah, that's super dope. You was on something.
I don't know if 3's the exact age. I just know that shit was like it was like before school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. So learning that you are more creative than most, or creative. Am I wording that right? Knowing that you're more creative than most at a young age, right? How do you look at, you know what I mean, kids your age at this time?
I didn't look at nobody different. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It was just into what I was into.
Okay.
It so just, you know, it just over time just got obsessive. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta be the best at this shit.
Okay. I see what you mean. And so you grew up with moms and pops?
Yeah, I got both.
Okay. So that explains a lot. I'm gonna be real with you. And not just explains a lot, because there's some people that have moms and pops that's not good people, right? You know what I mean? That's not necessarily taught the right things, right?
Oh yeah, I'm a PK.
What's that mean? What's a PK?
Preacher kid.
Oh, preacher kid. Oh, okay. So you know what's up.
Yeah.
So he said, "Nah, I know what's up." You feel me? So being a preacher's kid, is there any pressures? You know what I mean? Is there any pressures to kind of like keep a clean slate? You know what I mean? To kind of like, you know what I mean? Not. I don't want to say it in a bad way, but like kind of like staying what your pops is doing. You know what I mean? Or what mom's is doing. I don't know which one is a preacher.
I mean, Well, yeah, no, actually, yeah, it's same shit. I'm just until they die. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't go like I can't start a porn company or no shit like that. We start an OnlyFans with 80 bitches and shit. Like they would be like, "What the fuck is you doing, son?" But but besides, you know, just going all the way left field like that, not really, because I can always explain what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It'd be reasons. You know what I'm saying? I can reason with them.
Right. So as long as you can explain some, you know what I mean, and not have it too left field, you know what I mean, it's pretty much straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate it. Nah, that's a dope type of relationship to have. You know what I mean? Especially with the parents. You feel me? Shit, there's certain stuff my mom just didn't allow me to do. You feel me? Like, you feel me?
Oh yeah.
She's not even a preacher. You feel me? Like it is. And so I understand.
That wash your mouth out with soap.
Oh man,
shit,
what?
Man, yeah. Shit, crazy.
Man, listen, I played baseball as a youth, right? And I must have flipped off. I don't know if it was the cheerleaders or just some girl, right? But I must have flipped them off with the ring finger.
Yeah.
And I got my mouth washed out with soap, my nigga. I even say that.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But nah, I understand exactly what you mean wholeheartedly. You feel me? So going into school, man. So what was school like for a young GX?
Shit, like I said, just eclectic, multiple circles, and then advanced in math and reading. I was always ahead in math and reading.
Okay.
The other classes, it was just regular, but math and reading, I was always like a grade ahead and shit like that.
Now with the other classes, you feel like it was like boring almost, like it was like a waste of time almost?
Yeah, look, I'm notorious for sleeping in class. The students be mad as fuck when I get like a 100 on the test, but I've been asleep all semester. They be hating that shit.
Okay. So it wasn't really too much challenge like math and reading.
Right.
Okay. So that's probably why, you know what I mean? Like, niggas like to read, niggas like math and shit like that.
But
that explains a lot.
When it's not like that, it'd be certain times where, like, you know how you get like multiple choice questions, in language arts. But to me, sometimes the correct answer don't be on the paper, so I had to have a debate with the teacher and shit, and the teacher had to tell me like, "Yeah, you are actually right, but you got to pick one of these."
He said you got to pick the correct one right here.
Yeah, you gotta pick one of these. Even though your answer is more correct, you still gotta figure out which one on this paper to choose. So I was like, all right.
Did you find that frustrating at all? Like, yo,
I thought it was weird.
Right.
I thought it was weird.
This is not as complex. Like, this is not really the right. You know what I mean? Like, this is the right way. Like, none of these on here is not really the. You know what I mean? Like,
and like in math, I could get the answers faster than the other students. But if I got a bad grade in math, it's because I couldn't. Like, I had trouble showing my work. I could do it in my head better. I always find alternate. Yeah. And then
so when they be like pop quiz and show your work, you'd be like, I got all the answers, but fuck that work shit.
Yeah. I just fuck that. I ain't about to even. But shit, I didn't realize this until college. The reason why I was like that, I found out that my mind, it's called reverse engineering. So when I ended up going to art school, like, I'm good with graphics and computers and shit, but drawing with a pencil, like you putting lead to the paper, it's not my strong suit. But I was able to draw like 3-dimensional forms and stuff working backwards, like with an eraser. So that would made it click. Like, damn, that's what the fuck I was doing this whole time. Reverse engineering. You know what I'm saying? Like with the math and everything. Like,
yeah. How
and then
how long were you like that? Were you like that like ever since grade school, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I just didn't know. I just didn't know what it was. But yeah, reverse engineering. Like even with my my music, or even the battles or whatever I'm doing. Like most people start from the beginning and just structure stuff out from front to back. But me, I can see a whole song, a whole album, a movie, or anything in an instantaneous second. Like it just download. You know what I'm saying? I see the whole big picture, and then I have to figure out how to make it. But I already see it in my head.
So
you know, just like somebody got a line in their head, but I have an album, you know, a concept or a picture and everything. You know, I don't start from the first line, the whole picture.
Work backwards from there.
Yeah, I work backwards. Yeah.
That's fire, actually. That's fire, actually, because whenever you get a big picture like that, you know what you're working towards. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You know what you're up against, so to speak. You feel me? And then running it, you know what I mean? Putting the pieces in place, like, okay, this goes here, this goes here, this go here, and not necessarily having a 1 to 10 order, but having a 10 to 1 order, which is that's amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's different type of creativity. You know what I mean? That's a different That's a different level. That's a different level.
In college, I realized, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't the best technical painter or nothing like that, but I had the best ideas. I was in there trying to hire the painters and shit, you know what I'm saying, paint something better. The concept. Yeah, right. Like I got a better you fire, but I got a better idea. If you could just paint this, that should be dope as fuck.
Factuals. Nah, alright, so back. So transitioning. So you say you started rapping at 7.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you starting to rap at 7 and stuff like that. When's the time where you was like, alright, nah, I got this. Like after hearing the You Got Guns and all of that, because that, shout out to Luda and the DTP and all of that was fire. But like, what's a real time when you was like, oh no, I got this shit?
Shit. Probably when I remix. Remember that Lil Wayne that Live from the 504. Mr. Crazy
Live
folk.
from the
Jumping
504.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Crazy Folk. Jumping like a bunch, you know, bro.
I was probably, I don't know how old I was, probably like, I'll probably have to look it up. I'm gonna guess. I was probably like 12, 13. And I remixed it and kept recording until my shit was just as good as his shit. You know what I'm saying?
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. You still got that?
Hell nah. Computer crash.
When was the first time you recorded? You said that was like 12, 13.
7.
At 7?
Yeah, I recorded. Yeah, I figured that shit out.
Hold up.
Now, it wasn't my first professional mic was in middle school, but I had recorded a whole mixtape on a karaoke machine. I used to make beats on the keyboard, and then record the beat off the keyboard into a tape recorder, and then put the tape in the karaoke machine, and then ran the karaoke machine to the old air computer and shit, and use sound recorder to record myself rapping to the beat on the mic into the sound recorder, then burn it on the CD, then put it back in the karaoke machine, and then do my ad-libs through the sound recorder again. Jeez. And then I made a whole mixtape, made my own album cover. Like I said, I did the rapping first, but I was like, damn, I need pictures. So I went and bought one of them little small ass miniature cameras and shit. And then motherfuckers had MySpace back then, so niggas had graphics and shit. So that's what made me get into that. You know what I'm saying? These niggas not about to outdo me in any capacity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna have a fire MySpace page? And then that's how I started learning how to manipulate code. But yeah, I did my own covers and everything, putting out the CD, put the labels on the CD, and went to school and sold a mixtape. I made enough money to buy my first studio mic off of that. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
How old were you at this time?
That shit was probably like 7th grade when I did that. When I got my first mic selling the mixtape.
7th grade?
Yeah.
GX
that shit popped off. That shit popped off because I had a Soulja Boy diss song on that bitch. Yeah. Old school was singing that shit.
Were you always GX or did you go by a different name?
I had different names.
Okay. So GX is the end product, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how did you come up with the name GX? How did that come about?
Okay, so I took my first psychedelic trip and realized that that God is everything. You know, when they say God is omnipresent, it's not a joke. But I also realized that when he's everything, that means we're a part of it. We like the cells of God or whatever. But I was really on some one with the universe shit. So I was trying to strip myself of all names so I wouldn't have to worry about a name. And, you know, so I could quit changing names and shit. And so I was going to be one. But got on Google, that shit was not going to fucking work. Right. It was just one. So to get deeper into it, I was like, okay, what am I really saying? Then I put God one. And then I got mixed reviews, like it was like half and half on God one. So eventually I just shortened it down to GX. GX stand for God experiencing or genetic expression.
Oh, that's fire.
That God one was rocking though.
Yeah.
You know about little 5 points?
Yeah. No, about little 5 points.
It's real art heavy over there. It's you know what I'm saying? But other places niggas, you know what I'm saying, niggas ain't ready for that conversation yet. Even though the Bible said what it say. That's another story.
Yeah, I'm saying. Nah, that's a fact. Now, when did you, like, I know you say, you know what I mean, you into technology and shit like that, right? Like, when did you figure out you was super good in that as well?
I mean, if you're a real producer, you gotta be good at technology. I produce too, so if you're a real producer, you gotta know something about technology, or your computer or your shit not gonna work. Your shit gonna be lagging, your shit gonna be glitching, you gonna be losing your libraries and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Your computer crash, you gotta fix your shit. You know what I'm saying? So that it just came with the territory.
Okay then. And so it's kind of like forced to be entrenched. You know what I mean? Being a producer kind of like forces you to entrench yourself with the technology.
Right.
Okay.
But I like futuristic shit though. Like my end game goal is to like have a hologram tour. But while I'm really there, so you can't really like a hyper realistic hologram tour.
Like so you in front of the hologram, and the hologram like moving with you.
Like whatever I'm saying, like all the creative shit I be saying in the music can happen on stage.
Oh,
you know, like when I be rapping about, like when I be rapping about angels and shit, and then the angel actually, you know what I'm saying, or like an angel fly out the sky, or a demon pop up out the ground and shit, like literally, you know what I'm saying.
Like a holographic show.
I don't stack my vocals a lot, but if I stack my vocals on the hook or I got multiple layers, it could be multiple me's on the stage and shit like that.
Oh nah, that's fire.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
nah,
so
you got a vision.
Yeah, so for the music, and fashion show, like, you know, like a fashion show, the models walking down the runway and shit, and then you don't know which one's the hologram and shit. So one of the motherfucker pull up in the black mink and shit, and then turn into a panther and run through the crowd and shit. You're like, what the fuck? But I don't want to do shit like that.
Nah, most definitely. No, that's, man. Look, that just like, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Them is $200-$300 tickets right there. You feel me? If my lady can pay $300 for an Amarion ticket and these niggas is just singing and dancing, yeah, it ain't no real show. Like, that's a real show. You feel me? Like, that would be crazy.
A lot of people don't be looking at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really on my yay shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be paying attention to the stage designs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Innovative shit.
Factual.
A nigga had a whole motherfucking platform stage floating above the crowd over the sea of people. That shit look like a giant hoverboard. That shit was crazy. Nigga had a motherfucking stage that turned into a fucking slanted pyramid. Oh, you know, it go up in the sky and shit, and it get hanging out the edge of the shit. Or when he was performing at Lamborghini Mercy, the motherfucking stage was dancing. That shit was like, it wasn't just a stage. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, the stage had hydraulics and shit. Like, you know
different.
What I'm saying?
Different shit.
Yeah, so, my goal is, you know, financial freedom and having my energy recycle back into itself so I can just continue to create and expand. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I can get to the point where I can get straight innovative with this shit. Okay, I got the mind for it. All I gotta do is make the resources match.
Nah, that's a fact. You got the mind for it, and when the resources hit, you know what I mean? Look, that's all it is. It is out of here after that. You feel me? And so let's go back. You say you put out your first mixtape. You recorded it on a karaoke machine, which is amazing. That's crazy. Made the beat on the keyboard and recorded it on in the tape deck, right?
Yep.
So after that gets good reception like that, you feel me? Like, what does a young GX do? Like, you go back immediately back in the stew, and
that's what I should have did. That's the one thing I know I should have did. It worked the first time. I should have repeated, but I ended up taking a little time to get used to the new type of mic and everything, and trying to get that shit mixed perfectly right. And I was to the point where the shit was sounding amazing. The shit was sounding perfect, but I wasn't. You know, when you looking at the vocals in the software, it's clipping when it hit the red. And so my shit was sounding amazing. My shit was sounding like how Kendrick Lamar sing about me, how that nigga, when you play that song, it sound like the nigga standing in the room with you. My shit was sounding like that. But my shit was clipping. So that shit would probably, you know what I'm saying, you know, mess somebody's speakers up and shit. And so when I learned about that part, when I was, you know, getting more into the engineering side, that kind of put me in it took me a while to put another project out. Cause I had to get technical with the shit.
You had to get technical with it. So how long does it take GX to figure that out and put out another project?
Shit, that shit was so long ago. I got so many projects. But as far as like, maybe less than a year though. I don't think it took longer than a year.
Okay. So I mean, that's still a good follow-up. You know what I mean? Less than a year. That's still, you know what I mean? But I feel you on that.
But hell,
during that time.
Bro, that shit, bro, I should have went back to back to back by any means. I should have just said, fuck it. Cause I probably would have ran it all the way up. Probably would have had bands on that. And high school would have had bands on, cause you know the consistency.
Yeah, the consistency.
That consistency, that snowball effect. The reaction I was getting was crazy. I should have kept that snowball effect.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. My bad, Jay. I need a. But nah. So, do you feel like that's a hindrance sometimes, where like a nigga could be so technical, you kind of step on your own toes?
Yeah. It's yin and yang. You gotta balance it out. Like to this day, you know what I'm saying? I make some fun songs or whatever, then I just be listening to it like, did I do enough? Or, you know what I'm saying? But if I do too much all the time, they won't be able to relate all the time and shit. So it's good to find a happy medium with the shit.
Okay. Now, when does GX start to get super lyrical?
I was always lyrical because I was always good with words, but super lyrical when every time I run across somebody that's like that fuck my mind up when I hear that shit, I match it.
Okay.
I don't know if you familiar with numerology and life path numbers.
But a little bit.
Life path 8, and that's the powerhouse, and the 8 side ways is infinite. And with life path 8s, whatever they come across, they can add to it. There ain't no limit to it. Like, they can always level it up, no matter what it is. You think it's at the highest level, there's no ceiling. Like, just
it's
up,
infinite.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
With us being the 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, like, so if I hear somebody do some next level shit, I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be remixing, like, a lot of people stray away from hopping on, like, Eminem songs and shit and remixing them, but I be fucking them bitches up. You know what I'm saying? Can't you drop control? I said, okay, and I fuck that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
So
it don't matter what
like
it is. It could be Biggie, Pop. It could be, you know what I'm saying, anybody. If that shit hit and it inspire me, I'm fucking that shit up, and I ain't gonna stop until it's better or at least match.
Okay. Now, what was the first like mind blowing experience that you had with just off the musical to like you thought you was the shit, but then you heard this and was like, hold up, I need to switch this shit up. You know what I mean? To sound better than this.
I mean, the first person I could think of is it'd be Wayne and M.
Wayne and M.
Yeah. Wayne and M. Them two.
So are those
first.
So who are I don't think I asked you this. Who are some of your biggest musical influences like early on?
Shit. So it was Luda first.
Okay.
Then it was fucking 3-6 Mafia's instrumentals.
Okay.
With them. And then Jeezy.
Okay.
Then it was Wayne. And then it was 50.
Okay.
And then it was Kanye.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Kanye took over when, you know, remember when they did that, I don't know, was it XXL or something, or Vibe or something, when they did that face-off and they both dropped at the same time, and then Kanye took over.
50 said he was going to quit and all of that.
Yeah.
He would quit if he didn't
before
sell
that
more.
Nigga 50 was going crazy.
Yeah, 50 was going crazy. But he put out that album. That album was Oh my god.
But and also I didn't really listen to music, but I used to print out cannabis lyrics. Yeah,
No, that's different.
Like
no,
in
that's
sixth
different.
grade, in like sixth grade, probably fifth, sixth grade, I
Yeah.
was printing that shit out, looking at that shit.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
bro, this shit on paper, this shit hard on paper. On paper, this shit is stupid. Yeah.
Nah, cannabis is different. Cannabis get a lot of flack because of what happened with, you know what I mean, him and LL and all of that. And then, you know what I mean, when he came to King of the Dot and all of that, you know what I mean, 30 pages of rhymes in this one, you know what I mean. He gets a bad rap, you know what I mean. But you cannot deny that nigga's lyricism. It's retardedly crazy. You feel me?
An Outcast in the list, I just don't know at what point.
Outkast.
Yeah, I was rocking with Outkast when I was
Big
rocking
Boy
with him at the
3K.
same time. Yeah, Outkast. Yeah.
That so I hear a lot of Southern influence, but then I hear you go to the 50s and the Kanye's, right? What was the point where you got kind of like a whiff of other genres besides Southern hip hop?
Shit, when I mean, everybody, you know, as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Well, shit, me, I don't know about other people life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a PK, so I was, so, like, you know, when you, back in the Disney days and shit, you hear all type of music then.
Right. I'm talking about from your own experience, like, your journey through hip-hop.
I think the first rock song I like, remember that rolling.
Oh yeah,
Keep
Limp Bizkit.
rolling. Yeah.
Fred Durst.
So I think that would introduce me to the rock shit.
Okay then.
Hey, then Linkin Park go crazy.
Linkin
Park go crazy. Yeah.
You ever listen to Kid Rock?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay then.
You had to tell me what the main song was, but I was probably fucking with it.
Shit. He had this one album. It had flames on the disc. You feel me? And he kick it off with the ball, the bang, diggy.
Biggie, yeah, I remember that shit, yeah, that shit was hard.
My name is Kid. Nah, he was wildin'.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you, he was wildin'.
But yeah, Linkin Park was crazy. Then Linkin Park Collision Course, that was crazy. The first time I heard it, but see, with rock, there's not a lot of rock albums that. I'm just now starting to get into Pink Floyd more and everything, but that's old school rock. But,
going back.
Yeah, but you know, like a lot of stuff like hip hop and rock, like going backwards, and I'll catch it. You know, 'cause when you mature, you can hear it in a different light, and you start catching on and shit. But fucking Flyleaf, you ever heard of Flyleaf?
Flyleaf,
Yeah.
You fuck with no Hendrix?
Nah, not back then.
Okay. You fuck with Hendrix now?
I can't really quote too much.
Can't
Hendrix.
really. No.
I love the movie. I love the movie.
Listen, if you know what I mean, if you trying to dive deep into some you know what I mean, some rock that
you know who I rock with?
Who?
The Doors.
The Doors. Listen, the Doors is fire. The Doors is fire. A lot of shit been sampled from the Doors. You know what I mean? A lot of shit been sampled from the Doors. So, what age was this when you kind of like ventured off? You know what I mean? Other than, you know what I mean, hip hop or Southern hip hop.
I don't know. I don't think I did it on my first, that first mixtape I was talking about. But it kind of, it was just in me. I ain't gonna lie, it was just in me.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said,
I ain't limit myself.
Like, look, it's the vibration, son. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The factuals. Do you see music as that? Like, different, like vibration?
Everything is vibration. Everything is vibration. Every single thing. Everything is energy. Everything is vibration.
Okay,
You know
then,
what I'm
okay,
saying? Solid or just vibrating. I won't even,
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
name is, I just hear a sound and I'm snatching that motherfucker. I'll be on go. Like the streets, you know what I'm saying? They name me Auto and everything, 'cause I'll be automatic with it. So
You said auto.
yeah.
Hold on, bro. They saying we froze. Oh no, we back up. Okay.
Okay.
So you said they named you Otto because it was
Yeah.
automatic.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, nah,
It
that's
should be happening fast.
man." And so how long does it normally like? What's the overall process from seeing? Well, not the overall process. I would say what's the length of the process from seeing the big picture, and we're just talking about a song. Let's not do an album, right? So from seeing the big picture of a song to completing it, you know what I mean, with the GX perfection.
I'll make the song fast and then sometimes I gotta re-record my verses and everything because it's not just what I'm saying. This shit gotta sound right too. But I can get a song done in about 30 minutes. It depends. Unless I'm just clicking record and just freestyling, I can do it faster than that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm doing a one take. But if I'm punching in, that shit get done fast as fuck. But then but with the beat, I say probably like an hour, 30 minutes on the beat, 30 minutes on the lyrics and shit, recording and shit. So yeah, about an hour. But then after that, the process is listening to it, you know what I'm saying, in different settings to see if it stick. And then I do a extra layer of mastering before I release it. So,
Okay.
but the initial making of the song will probably be like an hour.
Probably like an hour.
Yeah, but then the final touch is probably another 30 minutes, so like an hour 30. But that's just not including the time where I just like listen to it and make sure that shit stick. Go play it for others to get opinions.
Okay. You're listening to it in the car, in different sound systems, different people, all of that shit. Okay, then.
I'll put it to the side and see if it, you know what I'm saying, see if it pop back up in memory. Or if somebody ask about it, where that song at? You know what I'm saying? I'll go back to it.
You go back to it. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
but I make a lot of music. There's a lot of stuff that don't come out. You know what I'm saying? I got throwaways and shit.
You said there's a lot of stuff that don't come out.
Mm-hmm.
How much songs do you have? If you can kind of generalize a number.
Just in general or songs that are solid?
Nah, just in general.
Oh shit.
Well, both.
Over 1,000. You know what I'm saying? But
songs in general.
Yeah, but solid. I probably got a few hundred.
Jeez, man, it's got a super discography.
Probably like 200.
How many is actually? How many is actually out for the masses?
I'm not sure. 100, give or take. You know, I got old shit that I took down and stuff like that, so that it's still out. Probably 100, give or take.
Okay. No, that's amazing. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Sheesh. So transitioning. So when do you find battle rap? Like when do you find battle rap? Going through all of this musical, you know what I mean? Your musical journey. When do you find battle rap?
Like when you talking about just first discovered it, like started watching it?
Yeah.
It was either Freestyle Friday or Fight Club. It was probably Fight Club.
Fight Club?
No, it was Freestyle Friday, then Fight Club.
Talking about the BET joint?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. So you know about Blind Fury and all of that. You know what I mean? People like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying, shit, battling in school and shit used to cause riots and shit. But I don't know exactly the timeline or what sparked it. Like, I don't know if niggas seen Freestyle Friday on television and then started battling at school, or niggas was battling at school, but I was, you know what I'm saying, niggas be having ciphers and shit.
Right.
And the niggas that fire like the battle and shit. The other niggas, they just be in the cipher because like it's fun. But you ain't trying to battle no nigga if you gonna get cooked every time.
Facts though. Facts though.
Like back then I only lost one battle. That was to my cousin.
One battle to your cousin?
Yeah, my older cousin fucked me up one time.
That was at school?
It was on the way home from football practice.
Oh shit! Yeah, the nigga.
Yeah,
he caught you.
Yeah,
so you play sports and shit?
Yeah, I played football.
Yeah, in middle school, high school.
Yeah, I stopped at high school.
Okay.
The motherfucking head coach said, like, hey, what you gonna do? Rap or play football? And I was like, shit, there's two options right here. Swing on a coach or leave. I was like, I think swing on coach. I know. I walked about the locker room at that moment and shit. I'm a just rap and shit. Cause I know he can't. He only had one time to say that shit to me.
Yeah.
One time only. Yeah. I know that shit wasn't gonna work out.
You know, them coaches be talking crazy too, boy. Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Shit was gonna be an issue, so I had to separate from that shit.
So when do you dive? Like, I know you said as a youngin, you know what I mean, you've been started recording at 7. That's amazing. I'm gonna be real with you. So when is it where, you know what I mean, you like, you know what I mean, listen, this is who I am, this is who I'm gonna be, you know what I mean? I know it's an early age, you know what I mean, but when is it like mom's pops like
probably
this
then.
Is it?
Probably then.
Right then?
Yeah, well,
okay.
Yeah, that shit addictive.
Yeah.
That shit addictive. Yeah. The first time hearing yourself come out the speakers and shit, that shit crazy. Yeah. Especially if you fire. It might be a different, like it might be a different experience. You come out the speaker and you trash. You say, "Nah, this ain't for me." I came out the speaker and I was fired. I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So it's probably then.
All right, so bet. What's a?
And then another thing about it is the fact that I do everything, so it's more beneficial for me than others.
Right?
You're
on 100% of it.
Yeah.
You're on the beat and the vocals, the masters,
engineer, all of that.
Mm-hmm. Explain to the people how important that is.
The shit, that what you gotta do if you gon'. I mean, you don't have to, but you want to come up and be independent. That what you shit is very beneficial.
Yeah,
very beneficial.
Yeah,
and this shit get expensive. Get expensive. Like studio time and shit. Man, you put a couple kids through school doing that shit.
Man, what? I already know it, especially if you ain't got no in-house engineer. Now you gotta pay for the studio time and the engineer. You feel me?
Yeah, studio time and the engineer and the beat and the cover art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might gotta pay a, you know what I mean, a DJ to do, you know what I mean? Like it's a
don't not write your shit. You gotta pay niggas out here paying ghostwriters and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit crazy.
You're exactly 100% correct. You feel me? So when do you see battle rapping and it's like nah, I got that. I could do that. What's this? You know what I mean? Let me see what y'all got going on over here.
I felt like that the whole time.
The whole time?
Yeah, I can do that shit.
What was the battle? What was the battle that you saw where you was like, man, look, I can do this?
shit, I don't know which one to it's more like I can always do it, but it's like which one make me want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right. So
nigga,
which one? Which one made you want to do it?
Fucking that murder mook versus Serious Jones.
Okay. Nah, that was a good one. You felt like you could beat both of them at that time, or you felt like you could be mook? You felt like you could be serious, or just like, nah, I could be both of these.
Nah, at that time I'll probably be like, let's just see what happens. I wouldn't, at that time I wasn't.
Oh, it was just
Mook
like a
and
motivation, like this shit.
Yeah,
crazy.
I wasn't looking at Mook and Serious like I'm gonna go in there and fuck them niggas up. Nah, hell no, not then.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now probably, but then nah, hell no.
I said, but then he was like, yo, nah, not this.
Yeah, not there. Like, but
Okay.
I felt like I could do what they did and everything, but I wouldn't say like, I'll get in there and watch them niggas and nothing like that. Hell no. Not watching them two.
That's not finna happen. He said, no, that's
Not
not
at this
happen
point.
at all.
On beat, they
Right,
gonna get die.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of intangibles they had going on. You know what I'm saying? Like Serious Jones had the humor and shit, and then
Facts.
Mook was just collegiate.
Yeah. Hey, I've never heard, you know what I mean, that description for mook. Or for mook.
Oh yeah, that nigga Mook collegiate with, man.
That's accurate.
There's certain stuff you learn in school about, how to write a speech and everything, and how you get to the points, and then you reiterate the points and stuff like that. This shit's structured like that. It just happened to rhyme.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. This nigga GX breaking down. Hey, y'all better listen. he know his shit, so he be studying like a motherfucker. So when do you say, you know what, let's go ahead and try this battle rap shit? Like I'm super dope over here in this musical side. Like, let's see what this shit is about.
Crazy part. I'm gonna answer that question, but shit started popping off a little bit simultaneously with the battle rap and with the music and shit. Cause at the exact same time, I was just getting a feature back from Cam Bada and Mickey Fax and shit. Then I was about to start battling and shit. But what sparked it? It just happened. It was Danny Myers. He started a tournament on his YouTube page and shit. And if it was anybody else, I wouldn't have did that shit because I respect Danny Myers' pen and shit. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. This is where I need to do it at because hopefully people will appreciate the pen here versus the other shit. And so if it wasn't for Myers, I wouldn't have did this shit. I would have just been doing music. You know what I'm saying? calling niggas battle rappers and shit. Oh, you rap? Oh, you a battle rapper?
Right.
Your battle rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Battle rapper ass nigga. Y'all niggas. I would have been on that shit, but now Myers provided the opportunity. I said, okay, it's meant to be.
Yeah, factual. What was that first experience like? You know what I mean? Actually writing for somebody.
Shit, I had Caesar and shit. I had found that nigga on YouTube and shit. Then before the battle happened, he had deleted his YouTube. But that nigga had shouts out to Caesar. But he reminded me of this dude named Elliot Roger. Like that's what he looked like before he grew his hair and shit. And Elliot Roger was a fucking school shooter that went on caused a massacre at a college because he was still a virgin and wasn't no hoes giving no play. so since I seen him and that's who he reminded me of, I structured my rhyme around that concept. And also I heard like one of his tracks and he had a rapid fire. He rapped different when he battled, but he had a rapid fire flow. It was, you know what I'm saying, it was on some multisyllabic lyrical shit. He wasn't saying nothing. But you know what I'm saying? But then he popped up and when he battled me, I outbarred him for sure. You know what I'm saying? But he rapped his heart out. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, he came in with that, like, with, I guess you can call it aggression, but he came in like that was his dream. You know what I'm saying? You could see his energy. You know what I'm saying? He really tried. You know, so that's why in the tournament we ended up tying, and then Vicky Myers decided that the season should go on.
Okay.
But that's just how my shit is, like, with judging my shit. I'm getting better with catching the first watches, but my shit just don't be for first watch. But I win all my rewatches and shit. But that was the first one though.
But so did you find it like much harder than writing a song, or was it kind of like the same concept, like the same rules of play?
Like I said, my memory not that good, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna look at it two ways. It's like, okay, got this opportunity, and also is just gonna force me to remember my shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Building that memory muscle. Yeah, I gotta remember this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was fun though.
It was fun. You said, nah, this shit was fun. And so the sole reason was just like, yo, Danny Myers is doing this shit. Let me go ahead and take this opportunity. You know what I mean? And then from whatever happens from there, it just happens. Okay, then.
And it's way down the line. Now I can say this, but when he heard my shit, he called me like, yo, that shit hard, but that shit fire, bro. And like, he already had, you know, but he wasn't a judge because it's his tournament. He was keeping it fair. But he was like, bro, you cooked that nigga. Like, bro, that shit done hard. That was a good moment for me. I'm like, okay, like, I feel like Danny one of the best in the world and shit. And he heard my shit, told me I'm fire and shit. And with enthusiasm, he wasn't like, it wasn't no troll shit. He was dead ass serious. You know what I'm saying? When I got that call, I was like, yeah, nigga, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I know people who really care about the pen and shit gonna tell me that for every fucking time when they, you know, they see me in person and shit. They gonna tell me that shit every single time and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like the fact that I could, you know, was able to connect. You know what I'm saying? I was able to connect and have that. That was a moment and shit. You know what I'm saying? Being able to connect with another person that is at that high level like me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I got a few people on my team that can do it too and everything, but it's just like that shit's so scarce. So but it's different when you at that high level and you recognize for it. You can just be at a high level, you know what I'm saying,
and not be respected, right?
Yeah, right.
But being that Danny Myers respects it, it's like, I'm in the right space with it. Okay then.
You know, cause I already knew what I do was crazy, but just the recognition felt good.
Facts. And recognition always feels good. You feel me? Especially when, you know what I mean?
And like I said, it was simultaneous. At the same time, I was getting the FaceTime from Danny Myers, and he was like, bro, that shit was fire. Same time, I'm getting a call from like a couple weeks later, Cam Body hit me up like, bro, you just fucked my track up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That shit, I'll be appreciating that shit for real.
It's the different pen conversations, you feel me? You know, it kind of solidifies what you here for type of shit, you feel me? And that's fire. So is it hard? Is it hard to structure, like, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people that aren't, you know what I mean, that can't do it, like, they find it hard, or a lot of people that do it, they find it hard. You know what I mean? Does it come natural for you? Like, I talked to me, and me was like, it comes natural for him. Like, whereas Asia, that shit's hard.
And no, it's fun. It's fun.
He said it's fun, so it just come natural flow.
It's like, if you know how it'd be fun if you playing like a video game. Let's say you playing like NBA on the PlayStation and shit. It's more fun when you get better at shooting them threes. So it's just like, okay, let me improve certain different attributes and shit. Like, but I've done a lot of different shit before, but I don't think I've done that many acapellas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just the new format, you know what I'm saying, it's interesting. Being able to, you know what I'm saying, without the instrumental, just use your voice to convey the message and get your point across. So yeah.
That's battle rap in a nutshell. Using your voice to convey the message. That's deep. A lot of people get away from that. A lot of people, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, one thing that happened, because I hope the rain not too much. We got an ambience in the
man, you good, man.
But one thing that got to me with that first battle, they said it sounded like I was rapping to a beat. I'm like, nigga, how? Nigga, that shit disrespectful. That shit disrespectful as fuck, nigga. You ain't heard what I did on the beat, nigga. That shit was a beat, nigga. That should have been, you know what I'm saying? But I be listening though. I be. There's always room for improvement and shit. Different experiences and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be like switching the style up a little bit, or knowing how to roll with the punches and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the comments and all that shit. Like,
you still learning to this day?
To this day, always learning. Yeah, to this day.
Like you said, number 8.
Like with the, like with the in persons and shit. You know what I'm saying? I need to do some more in persons and shit. So when I rock the room, you know, the timing of you know, the crowd reaction shit. I get crowd reaction and shit, but I need, you know, I'm learning how to fucking, like, it's battle rap. Niggas supposed to be rapping, but I guess it's not just rapping. So sometimes I need to. Sometimes I need to stand there. You know what I'm saying? That's the part. I gotta get better. I gotta get better at. Yeah. What? But, you know. Yeah,
all of that.
You know, all that shit. Yeah. So
you gotta kind of
got the rapping down pat. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I gotta be patient, more patient. You know what I'm saying? Cause this shit be so hard. I want to say this shit. I want to hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like reception from the masses and shit, when the footage drops and shit, it's better with the crowd participation versus having everybody like listening super hard and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that shit fucking crazy. But because I'm going so crazy, niggas don't want to react because they don't want to miss nothing.
They don't
you know what I'm
miss
saying?
nothing. Right.
And so, but that takes away from like the crowd reaction is kind of like promo. It's promo.
Right.
When they clip it and shit, you know, you say something and the crowd go. When they drop the trailer, that shit go hit.
Factuals. Gonna make people want to watch it. Like, oh nah, he was getting that crazy. I ain't bet.
Yeah. They don't even have to hear nothing. Red fish, blue fish. As long as that ain't that bit.
Factuals. No, that's a fact. So transitioning, like going like after your first battle, like. Was that the battle where like you knew you had this? Like, nah, I can do this for real. Or was there another battle where you was like, nah, this is it?
Nah,
like,
I always was fired. I was searching for somebody that wasn't like that was worth battling. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of battles just get out here and just battle anybody, but I'll be like, nah, I ain't about to take my time to write for you before I can just cook. That don't do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? That don't do nothing for me at all. Like, niggas get cooked every day, be. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just be another nigga to cook you. Like, come on, bro. You gonna get cooked tomorrow, bro. It don't matter if I cook you. I need to cook somebody who don't get cooked.
Who don't get cooked.
That's what I want to do. I'll be looking for danger. looking for danger. That's how I ran across Rio, because I was searching for danger.
Okay.
I was on the app. He said, like, who you gonna battle next? Who fire? Everybody suck. And I was like, okay, Rio was the only, like, back then, Rio was the only one that wasn't trash. That was in the like the same in the
same type of
environment like YouTube. Yeah. He was the only one that wasn't trash. That's why I hit that nigga up like, yo, 2 weeks. What's happening? He said, yeah. He ain't have to say yeah. He said, yeah, I didn't even know what the hell he had going on and shit.
Let's run it.
Yeah, when me and Rio battled and shit, that shit was a whole event, and I didn't even know, bro. I was oblivious to the shit. Yo just said, hey, let's go live. So I'm thinking we just gonna be live and shit. But that shit was a whole face-off, a whole event and all that shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Okay.
That shit turned up.
That shit it turned out
nice.
Some people, you know what I mean, say that's one of your best battles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people have you winning that battle. You get what I'm saying? Like, so at that time, what does that do for a GX? You know what I mean? What does that do for your mindset and furthering your career in battle rap?
Well, it's like I rarely get a chance to be the underdog. So I came into that motherfucker the underdog, so that was cool. I came into the QP battle, the underdog, that was cool. But it just when I be talking and what I be saying, people know I mean what I'm saying. Like as far as like when I say like I'm one of the best in the world with the pen and shit. When I be saying, you know, people, it's the vibration of you. Like people know that shit. That I'm speaking from the heart, I'm not just saying this shit. I wouldn't be doing this shit if I wasn't. I'm not with that losing shit. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So why would I be in here, you know what I'm saying, doing this shit if I thought I was gonna lose something? You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Now people got opinions, and you know what I'm saying. It can be like different attributes and shit like that. But like, it's the key component is rapping. Like, like niggas is not really rapping with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Right. I had a couple good battles, but niggas is. Nah, the first time I had a battle that I enjoyed was Tickster.
Tickster? Shout out to
I enjoyed
Tickster
that battle.
in the building as well.
I battled Tickster. I came into that battle. I'm like, bro, these niggas trying me. They got Danny Myers and I forgot who else was on the card. Chef Treads or something. Like, they got these people on the card. They gonna give me this guy. You know what I'm saying? You didn't hear what I just did. But then when I ended up battling that nigga was fire. So you know what I'm saying? That's my first time I got to enjoy back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was my first battle that I enjoyed. So that was a new experience. As far as like in the environment.
Is that your favorite battle? Which one is your favorite?
What would be my favorite battle? Probably me and Rio. Yeah, me and Rio and me and Innovate.
Okay. Do you wish like the format like that you and Rio had, like there were more like that? You know what I mean? With the two on wax and then the one acapella.
Nah, not necessarily. No.
Okay. You like this back and forth exchange a lot better, huh?
Yeah. It's two different things. Yeah.
No, that's
at first when you said that, I thought you were saying the format where how we rap, like the level we rap at. I wish everybody was like up here. Then that should be a whole different. Yeah, that should be a whole different story. Like if everybody was like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was just going ballistic, like you know what I'm saying? That shit would be
Right,
crazy.
right.
Everybody was going ballistic. You know what I'm saying? Cause
That's what you feed off of, huh?
Yeah. If everybody was going ballistic, I won't smoke with everybody. If everybody was going ballistic, like just straight ballistic, then I'll be like, damn, now I gotta get better. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still gonna get better regardless, but it's like, how do you get better if you don't, like, you never seen? You gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? You've never seen better. You never heard better. How do you become better? You know what I'm saying? That should be scarce.
Facts.
At a certain point, like I be telling my little brother this. I'm like, bro, nigga, you lucky, bro. You still got that new energy. Like, I be wishing I could, you know, be excited about some. You know what I'm saying? Like, like shit. Pause. It ain't nothing like the first time type shit.
Right.
Pause.
Nah,
like, nigga, man, they, you know what I'm saying? Right, they first crazy verse, bro. That shit. Woo! But I'm like, oh, but with me, it's like, oh, there's another one. I do this. I'm just saying, like, I do this.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Do this. You feel me? Now you just coming off of a battle too. Talk about that, man. The QP battle, man. Talk about that. You feel me? Like, the people got you. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm gonna be real with you. Most people I talked to got you taking this battle. You feel me? Like, how did you enjoy this battle? Like how you enjoyed the back and forth with Tixta?
I enjoy beating a pen nigga. I'm stuttering because I'm trying to not disrespect, bro, or nothing like that. I ain't want to say quote unquote pen nigga. Can't say that because the consensus in battle rap, anybody can do an interview with content. Yeah, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but when I go back and listen to what he said and shit, I'm like, it was well written. It's the first time I learned from the battle. It's the first time I seen a clean, concise 4-bar setup. That what Yo-Yo be telling me about the 4-bar setup. So I can clearly hear the 4-bar setup. And the fact that I can clearly hear the 4-bar setup, that was impressive. But there's a lot of bars in there. I'll be like, reach, cool, reach. I'm like, you supposed to be the top pen, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So as far as, like, you feel like reaching is cool, but as long as it makes sense, type of shit.
I mean, if it's effective, shit, if it get you somewhere, do what you do. Yeah. But
you more of the more of the sensical type. Whenever you know what I mean, planning out your bars and shit like that. Like,
I can't say on reach listen. I don't know. Like, if I go back through it, if I look at my shit hard enough, I could probably find a reach somewhere.
Okay.
But it's just very, very analytical when they saying it to me. At my caliber of pen is like, why would you do that? Why would you even try that shit with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you really got me fucked up.
No, that's a fact. So,
like, well, I'm the wrong nigga to do that shit with. That's all I'm saying.
So going into the, you know what I mean, like, going into the future, like what does GX want to do? You know what I mean? Like, this 2022, you know what I mean? What are some accomplishments that GX wants to accomplish? You know what I mean? As far as being the best pen, you know what I mean?
I wanna I'm really on the pen vendetta, but there's a lot of pens that's boring. So it's kind of like I could just be reaching out to all pens, but then again, I want to enjoy the battle or just have the battle at the right time. Right now, Real Sick is on the hit list. I'm trying to get in touch with him so I can get a yes or no. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to do it, but no, I gotta know. Like, you trying to get the smoke or nah? Like, what's happening? Shit, I spoke to King Los yesterday. You know, I tried to get him in the ring. I think he was trolling. We were like, nah, bro, I'ma lose, bro. You gonna beat me, bro. Nah, I don't wanna do it. He ain't trying to come to where you at, bro. You gonna kill me. I'm like, bro, you is capping. But like shit like that, like King Los and Real Sick and shit like that, like pins that I respect. Cause that's why I do that for. Like, it just, you know what I'm saying, challenges and shit. That makes it fun. It starts to feel like it's like, okay, if you doing music and you go do a song with a nigga, it's better when you doing a song with a nigga that's fire. You know what I'm saying? Versus,
Thanks.
you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna drop this verse on this song with, you know what I'm saying, like shit. Yeah, Soulja Boy drop the hook in the verse and then I drop a verse. That shit could be, you know what I'm saying? Like Soulja Boy rappers and shit. Like, can't even got that shit not cool. Like that shit not that. It don't make it fun. You know what I'm saying? It don't do nothing for me either, because like what I got going on with music, I don't have to battle rap. I don't have to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? I can do something else.
Right.
So if you know what I'm saying, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna make it make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Make it make sense, right?
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, to further the career.
Yeah. I got there's some people I respect and shit. Like there's some legends and shit. Like underground legends and shit. Just like me and shit. But I be looking at the numbers and shit like that, and I just want to match. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily. I mean, if it blow up, cool. But it's really a respect thing though. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to have a million view battle and shit. But it don't matter if a nigga got a million views or not. If a nigga got step in front of me on that rap shit, you gonna get this. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get fucked up. I'm gonna show them that there's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing that there's levels to it. But if a nigga match, that's even better. That'd be fine. Okay, teach me something. But
would you ever have a parallel universe conversation with Danny? Not the podcast either. Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to do that shit.
Like, no. I'm just saying. No. I know what fashion it needs to be done in. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
That shit. I mean? That battle in particular.
Yeah.
That shit gotta be right. That shit gotta be right.
I know what fashion it gotta be done in, but do you see yourself?
That's for the culture. Yeah, that's for the culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to just virtually battle Danny and shit. That shit gotta be, you know what I'm saying? That shit gotta be solid. That shit gotta be solid. Gotta be
movie quality.
A Slick want a crowd. Yeah. A Slick want a crowd for that shit too. I want daylyt in the small room, Myers on the big stage.
Okay.
Now look, man. Let me show you some humbleness. Niggas think I'm not humble. Daylyt on the big stage. He got that shit. Right. Small room. I'm gonna get with him. Big stage, nah. Yeah. Big stage, hell nah. I seen that nigga at fucking at Max Out and shit. That shit was demonic, bro. That crowd control, nigga. Yeah, so that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nah, daylyt is different.
But in isolation.
Yeah. It's nothing but you know what I mean? You and me, we boxing in this motherfucker. Yeah. That's a fact. So with that being said, like, so what's the course? You know what I mean? How do we get to those, you know what I mean? Those small rooms with daylyt, those stages with Danny, you know what I mean? How do we, you know what I mean? What we doing to get that? You feel me?
One step at a time, man. It'll line up. You know. Just being proactive, promoting and everything, and staying positive, and you know, prayers. You know what I'm saying? Ask God for the opportunities and everything. May not even be specific, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I be praying like for him to put me where I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like Lord God opened their eyes. Lord God placed me at the top. Shit like that. You know, people don't just get there all the time. You know what I'm saying? They get put there.
Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. Listen, that's why, look, man. That's why I don't fret on nothing. You hear me? 'Cause I know, you know what I mean? Blessed and highly favored. You feel me? I pray
For sure.
like you pray. You feel me? Pray when I wake up, when I go to sleep, when I eat, all of that. You feel me? Like it's
And in contrast to that, the other side, like I said, I want a pen vendetta, but I also want to get the motherfucking dark niggas out the way too. Kill these dark niggas, but I want a pen first. I want to balance it out.
Let me ask you a question, GX.
I don't want them to put me in a box. Like, all dark shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
I
wait,
want pen, dark. You know
why do people get that misconception of you? Like that it's just dark. You know what I mean? Do you think it's like a true like misunderstanding, like the misinterpretation?
I mean, everybody got both. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's shit. Fucking Luke Kane ass. Got that motherfucking Luke Kane promo run and shit like that.
Right,
Or shouts out to Adept. You know what I'm saying? But you know how people be fanned out over Adept, taking everything to heart and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the environment. That's all it is.
I got you.
Yeah, cause you battling, you know what I'm saying? That shit negative. So like, I go overboard, you know what I'm saying? But in real life, you know what I'm saying? I do be on some dualistic shit, but you know, I have a foundation, you know what I'm saying? I'm Christian based foundation. Even if my niggas around me, they, you know, practice different things and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But when I get to praying, it be in Jesus' name to this day. So
I got you. It's not, you know what I mean? Y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hear that? Y'all leave my nigga GX alone about that shit. You feel me? And so
yeah, that will make me dangerous. Cause I can get into some dark shit, but I can, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and it's not that you can just get into it, but you know about it. You know what to get into. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people they get into it, but they don't necessarily know what they getting into. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like there's some dark battle rappers that don't know the outcome of the words that they speak. You feel me? Like, but being that you know what's going on, there's certain stuff that you stay away from, and I peep it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I peep it. You feel me?
I go to the edge. I go to the edge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
I ain't trying to get 100% canceled. Just a little bit.
He said just a little bit. Ain't 100%, but just a little bit. You feel me? So I think we can get into these random questions. You feel me? It's a part of the segment where we have random questions. You feel me?
Wait, 1 second. Let me grab this Middleton.
Go ahead. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? He said you got to grab a Middleton. For those of you that don't know what a Middleton is, that is a black and mild. That's a black and mild. Preferably the original, but you know what I mean? People, you know what I mean? They like wine and stuff. People like what they like. You know what I mean? I can't necessarily do the wine. You got a wine?
Huh?
You got a wine? What you got? What kind of mild? Sweet? Okay.
Sweet.
You know what I mean?
I used to fuck with the wines back in the day.
Okay then. When I smoked black and milds, the wines used to give me headaches out this world.
Bro, I'm saying,
Yeah, I roll with a regular, you know what I mean? A regular black and mild.
I was gonna smoke with you, but I was asleep.
Yeah?
You know, I'll be up at night. Yeah, I was gonna smoke with you and shit.
Oh, okay. Look, man, look. Whenever you see me, you know what I mean? You know what it is. Just be prepared. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Don't. I don't want to hear none of this. Nah, smoke. That's too much smoke. Nah, I don't want to hear that shit.
You gonna hear that shit? You gonna smoke my head off. I'm gonna hear one blunt.
So it's over with that.
Yeah, but you smoke. I'll smoke the whole blunt with you though.
I bet.
Nah, you in Cali with it. I need that. I need to hit that real sativa.
You want some sativa?
Yeah.
I got you.
Cause the issue with me smoking and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'll be worried about productivity and shit.
Okay. Yeah. We'll get you a sativa. You know what I mean? They got this. They got a hybrid. Is purple toffee or some shit like that. But it's like brown and purple, like, but it's like a crispy brown, like a clean brown. Like the brown is like crystals almost. You feel me? Like, and it's purple when you break it open. And they're saying it's like, you know what I mean? It's for productivity and shit like that. I'll see what I can do, GX. Let's get into these random questions. So, what is the biggest misconception that people get about you?
That I'm not 12 and 0.
Said that you're not 12 and 0?
Yeah.
Okay. You said people got it fucked up whenever they, you know what I mean, they going over your record. He said, nah, son, I'm 12 and 0, you feel me?
Yeah.
I bet. So what is an experience that you've had before battle rap that helped you during battle rap or with battle rap?
Before battle rap that helped me with battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
Stages, performing in front of a lot of people.
Mm.
You know, I don't have stage fright.
Okay. You said I come from that already. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The stages. That's fire too. When did you start doing shows? Like what age?
Shit, teenage years. Well, shit, even down talent shows as a kid and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't get that nervous shit. I get that adrenaline rush.
Okay. You still doing shows and shit?
I gotta get back to it.
Okay. And so,
I need to get back to it this year.
This year?
Yeah.
Okay. I bet. So what was your biggest failure, and what did you learn from it?
My biggest, you talking about in life?
Yeah.
Biggest failure. Yeah, that's a good one.
And what did you learn from it?
Probably I had a old label that disbanded. I was one of the leaders of it. And, you know, it was just like internal shit. It wasn't me, you know what I'm saying? It was just like some loyalty factors that just got fucked up and shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's just different relationships too. That and probably like I might put my ex-fiance in the category also and shit. Well, what I learned from that is better team building. Learning how to read people and screen them before I let them in my circle. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not all about just what a person can do for you or talent and shit. It's about there's other things in the character that's very important before I, you know, just build with a person. I know what to look for now.
Okay. So just learning how to read people in the beginning.
And then, you know, wise man told me, you know, people don't, you can't change people. They gotta change themselves. Can't change nobody. They gotta be ready.
Hold up, man. I'm writing that down. That's fire. Yeah, I had to write that down. My bad, GX.
But yeah, I don't have too many regrets though. Everything's a learning experience.
That's you know what I mean. That's a great outlook on life. You feel me?
Yeah, it's
from
tuition.
Situations. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
All it is tuition.
Facts. You know what I mean? Paying the price for the knowledge. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I mean? All right. Let's get back into these questions. I bet. We're going to get into some hip-hop talk, right? So, your top 5 hip-hop artists of all time.
Exclude me, right? Exclude me and the team?
Yeah. Exclude me.
Alright, hip-hop artists. Well, alright, so I think I did this before, and I had to do like 2 different top 5s.
Okay.
For different reasons, like, cause you got people who write their own shit, you know what I'm saying, just go bar crazy, and you got niggas that was pure artists, you know what I'm saying, but don't necessarily have like a clean slate on the writing side and shit. So, I'm not gonna do no particular order.
Okay.
But Kanye, Jay-Z, Kendrick, Wayne, Lil Wayne, and who else I want to put in this list? I'm forgetting somebody, but Lupe.
That's a solid list. Kanye, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Lupe. I'm forgetting one, huh?
That was just 4.
Am I forgetting one?
Kanye, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Lupe. Oh, yeah, that was just 4. That's my bad. All right. Give you a 5th one. Trying to think. Oh no, Kendrick. Yeah, we forgot Kendrick.
Kendrick. Yeah. Nah, that's a solid list. You got every aspect. You know what I mean? You got Jay-Z. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And then my other list would be Cambada.
Okay.
Daylyt.
Okay.
Andre 3000.
Okay.
Danny Myers.
Okay.
I just gotta throw them in there. It's hip hop, so it's an art.
Right. I mean, I'm gonna have a list for that too. You know what I mean? I'm gonna ask you about that too. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right, shit. We start the list. Cambada, Killer Priest. XXX Tentacion.
Okay.
I ain't throw Eminem in there. Eminem. Rocco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You just
so I just gave you I'ma do me. Yeah, that's a 10. I gave you 2 different 5s. So
that's fire. No, that's fire. Yeah. Alright, give me your top 5 battle rappers.
Danny Myers, Daylyt, Mook, Pat Stay, Disaster.
Danny Myers,
Daylyt, Pat Stay, Disaster,
Daylyt, Pat Stay, Disaster,
and Murda Mook.
Okay, that's not your Mount Rushmore, is it? That's just your top 5, right?
That's just my top 5, yeah.
I bet. So, this one right here about to get spicy. Top 5 word sport battles.
Me, Rio, Innovate. Alright, next to me, Rio, Innovate. I'm running through the list in my head because, you know, you gotta be active.
Yeah.
Trado. Gotta throw Gullah in there because that's my nigga, but Gullah and Abysmal, but I gotta go with Gullah because that's my nigga.
Okay. So you
did I miss somebody? Yeah, GX,
Rio, Innovate, Trado,
and Gullah.
Bet. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's a fire list.
Honorable mention to Abysmal. I gotta see more from him though. Yeah. They gotta put some killers in front of him.
You don't think he been facing killers? Have you battled Abysmal?
I ain't battled Abysmal. He gotta see some killers first.
You gotta see some killers first. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he on the radar though.
Did he battle Trado?
He ain't battle Trado.
So he battled Gullah. So if he battled
Gullah.
If he battled Trado, what's up?
Yeah, Trado. Yeah, Trado. Trado or Innovate. I want to see him verse Innovate, but Trado will be fire too. But I want to see him verse. I want to. It's a pin thing. It's a pin thing. Yeah, it's a pin thing.
Yeah. I got you.
It's a pin
You want to
thing.
really see where his pin at. He rap good. He rap great. Excellent. And for him to be like, you know what I mean, new to rap, period.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, that nigga, right? he dramatically improved. Like when I first seen him, I was like, but now, every time that nigga be on the same card, he say something, I'd be mad, bro. You're like, bro, I was just about to say that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So he finding that spot, huh? He finding that upstairs spot then. If he thinking of the same shit, sort of, you know what I mean? He might be finding that spot upstairs.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay.
Watching.
That's
I hear that's better on watching that shit.
Okay, nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm watching the Abysmal battle myself. It don't matter. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Nah, that's something to know. Abysmal. Look, man.
Honorable mention QP. Hey, you talking about
QP?
I recruited QP to the worst.
Shout out to QP, man. Straight up. So, what about Mount Rushmore? What's your Mount Rushmore? Yeah, battle rap Mount Rushmore.
It'll be Mook, Arsenal, Disaster, and who I put in the other one. Mook Arsenal Disaster, Charlie Clips.
Mook Arsenal Disaster and Charlie Clips.
Yeah.
Okay. You feel like, I feel like, okay, so you feel like daylyt gets not mentioned in Mount Rushmore a lot, or overlooked, I should say, a lot. I don't want to say not mentioned, but overlooked a lot because of like different antics.
I think his impact hit later. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. It didn't hit while it was going down, but later on, niggas kind of like, oh, nah, this nigga different type shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know what I mean? Time will tell then. You know what I mean? He might have...
Yeah, he's still on my top 5 battle rappers and shit. That nigga cold.
Yeah,
but.
that nigga nice.
That
nigga daylyt nice. That's a fact. So what...
Nigga Disaster be rapping in different languages. That nigga Arsenal took that disrespect to a whole nother level. That nigga Charlie Clips survived some detrimental rounds. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Charlie Clips actually rapped against B-Dot and shit. That shit was crazy. I don't want to be respecting Charlie Clips' pen too much, but
he was going crazy.
Intangibles and shit. Yeah. But he hit the intangibles and the freestyles and that's a hard nigga to kill. If we want to rap that day, you know what I'm saying? That's a hard nigga to kill right there.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Hard to kill.
Yeah, and Murda Mook, that nigga fire, bro.
And the logo. Fire. That's the logo.
Where he did the looks, that shit was crazy.
Yeah. Man, what?
Niggas be saying, Lux is this lyrical miracle with the shit. But that nigga Mook was doing the same shit Lux was doing. He just did it in a more palatable way.
Facts. What you think about Mook's last battle with Reed, though? What you think about that?
I like the dollar round.
I like the dollar round and the flower scheme. You know what I mean? I like that too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I like
the energy was just off that day or something. I don't know.
The energy wasn't right. Yeah. Definitely. It was something you could tell. Bars was there. You know what I mean? But the energy was.
It could have been. It was probably Reed 2-1 though. But I was like, oh, that. But in that, when he did the dollar round the third, I was like, okay, they're gonna move. There it is.
They're gonna move.
They're gonna move. Where you was at the other 2 rounds, nigga? There you go.
Facts.
He back. Yeah.
Nah, that's a fact. Now, what battle rapper most influenced you?
I wouldn't say too much of an influence, but like I could tell you the 3 battle rappers that made me like this shit. Like made me be like, shit, I still want to do this shit. That Danny Myers, New Jersey Twerk, and Jonah, and Jack Tripper. Those folk. They made me want. Hold
on. Danny Myers.
Danny Myers.
Jonah.
New Jersey Twerk, Jonah,
and Twerk.
Jack Tripper.
Jack Tripper. Okay. Yeah. Damn, you went everywhere with it. Okay. So you keeping that? I noticed something. You know what I mean? It's an eclectic type of feel throughout your life cycle. You feel me? Thus far, you feel me? Being whether it be the different activities outside. You know what I mean? Whether it be the different types of music. Go ahead.
Psychosis was crazy. Psychosis was crazy too. He disappeared. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck that nigga went. Jonah disappeared. Jack Tripper stopped. He just had a recent battle, but he ain't active. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it be the ones that, you know what I mean, like that, they get forgotten.
But I understand though. A nigga get up there and spit some of the hottest shit in the world, and niggas be like, shrugs. That shit get to you.
Yeah.
That shit get to you.
I was about to ask you a question, but I think I already know what it is. What is your biggest pet peeve in battle rap?
Biggest pet peeve in battle rap. Shit. Niggas don't want to get better.
That's a doozy. That's a fact. Yeah, man.
Get up there and be like borderline trash just because, but if they're not trash, they don't want to get better and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you know you need to get better. You know what I'm saying?
You need to get better.
Yeah.
They think it's the best in the world. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. So we getting towards the end, GX. So if somebody new, you know what I mean, we got some new people watching. I see y'all. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, salute to the chat. I can't see the chat.
Right. There's a reason for that. You know what I mean? I don't want no, you know what I mean? I want this to be a conversation. You feel me? I don't want, you know what I mean? No distractions, outside distractions, and nothing like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
You dig? But
Lavish alumni.
If somebody that's trying to, you know what I mean, see what you do on this battle rap shit, like which battles do you recommend for the audience to watch?
Shit, me versus Rio and me versus QP.
Okay. You versus Rio, you versus QP? Alright, bet. The last question, GX.
Go
ahead.
There's two different styles of what I did. You know what I'm saying? I flexed wordplay versus Rio, and I talked to QP. So two different spectrums.
I got you. So they get to see two different sides, two different, you know what I mean? From two different angles, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fire. Alright, bet. GX, when it's all said and done, what do you want your legacy to be known for?
I want to do them motherfucking hologram shows. But as far as this rap shit just being one of them, like, your favorite rapper shit, which is already happening. You know what I'm saying? One of them niggas that's just ultra cold. Whether even if we get to a point where it's like it's not the most popular shit in the world, but they know people like, oh, you think he the GOAT? You ain't heard this nigga type shit. Oh, you think he the GOAT? You ain't heard this. You know what I'm saying? Just like, bro, but you ain't heard GX. You ain't heard that nigga yet. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like going the independent route. So even if I believe that I hit some M's and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like even if I don't hit the 100 million or billions and shit like that, go super crazy and shit.
Right.
At least when it's all said and done, you were like, oh, you thought that's the hardest shit you ever heard? You ain't heard this shit. Click play. That shit. That hidden grail. You know what I'm saying? That unlocked character type shit. Like when niggas think they made it to the top of their craft and be like, bro, that shit, like, there's nothing higher than this. You ain't heard GX.
You ain't heard GX.
So that's the goal.
Talk to these niggas. That was fire. That was the most fire last question or answer to the last question that I've heard. I'm gonna be real with you. That was fire, GX. So GX, man, I appreciate you for coming out. I appreciate you for gracing the platform, my brother. As always, it is an honor. You feel me? And anytime that you want to come on here and talk what you talk, you know what I mean? Or you got something you want to express or something you want to promote, anything. You feel me? You just let me know. Yeah. We'll do it all over again. You feel me? But
for sure.
You know what I mean? Tell the people where they can find you at, plug your music, plug everything, your merch, everying. You know what I mean? But tell them.
All right, so right here, the legendofgx.com, GXD1 on CashApp. I get on the website, or there's a shorter link. Oh shit, I'm trying to point at it. I can't. I'm having trouble right here. xlrd.me, shorter link right there, with the HTTP. You know what I'm saying? No S. It'll take you to the website. It'll take you to the Spotify, Apple Music, etc., title. You know what I'm saying? I got music out. There's merch on the website. We're working on a new clothing store. I'll let y'all know when I get that going. I gotta build the inventory up. But yeah, man, fuck with me, man. I do music. You know what I'm saying? I do features. Also, graphic design and shit. We need a website. You know what I'm saying? I'm the go-to guy for the websites. But yeah, I got a track with Mickey Facts. I got a track with Cambada. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't heard that on shit. If you ain't heard that, check that out. The track with Cambada, I love that shit. This shit called Fossil. But all the vowels be. If you're looking for my music, 9 times out of 10, all the vowels are X's. So if you're looking for Fossil, FXSSXL. You know what I'm saying? It makes it easier to find.
Okay.
But yeah, more coming soon. 2022, 222 all year.
Feel me? You feel me? Well, is there you plug your socials
to the
and
website
stuff?
right now. Oh yeah, X-Lord with no O. Slord. You know what I'm saying? XLRD 999. Slord 999.
Okay, man. Okay, man. So, listen, man. As always, GX, my brother, I appreciate you for stopping through. Super dope interview.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
if you go to the link, if you go to the red link right there, the xlrd.me, you know what I'm saying? All my social medias, you can just click all the social medias, all the digital distribution platforms, and the music and everything is all there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You just see the logos, click the logo, whatever platform you fuck with. Hey, and rock with me on Twitter, slow it 999. That's XLRD 999, and at Real Sick. Tell that nigga come outside.
You hear that? Real sick.
3 rounds.
GX said come outside. You feel me? 3 rounds. You feel me? Ain't none of this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Back and forth, pitter pat. You come outside or nah?
Yeah, come outside or nah.
You feel me?
You
It's
wanna
straight
know.
up. It's straight up, GX. Man, I appreciate you for coming, GX. Coming out.
It's a
Man,
blessing,
my
man.
brother.
I appreciate it.
Until next time, my brother. Salute.
Salute.
Smoke royalty, man. Look, man, that was one of the dopest interviews yet. You feel me? I love GX enthusiasm. I love his self-awareness. I love that he's in tune with self. You feel me? Not a lot of people are in tune with self. Not a lot of hold on 1 second. GX, I'm gonna have to put you backstage. Okay, boom. So not a lot of people are in tune with what's going on, right? Especially with self. You know what I mean? Self-awareness is the best awareness, right? There's somebody that I listen to by the name of Toby Wigwe. You feel me? He is a battle. I'm not a battle rapper. Goodness. He's a rapper from Texas. You feel me? He got a bar. You know what I mean? It's important to learn yourself before you learn in school. You know what I mean? That means a lot. You know what I mean? That means the world. You feel me? And I instilled that into my children. You feel me? Now you're gonna learn who you are. You know what I mean? You're gonna learn where you come from. You dig what I'm saying? You learn. They're gonna teach you that. You know what I mean? Your ancestors were slaves and all of that in school, but they don't teach you what happened before that. You dig what I'm saying? The richest man ever. King Mansa Musa, you feel me? Like they don't teach you about stuff like that. You feel me? the pyramids and all that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get them in tune. You know what I mean? You gotta get them in tune with self, in tune with the vibrations. You know what I mean? We spoke heavily on vibrations. You know what I mean? And vibrations are everything. You dig what I'm saying? Especially when, especially when trying to find self, you know what I mean? You got to go to those different vibrations that feel right with self, right? A lot of us, I don't want to say we're scared of those vibrations, but we don't pay attention to them. We don't pay attention to them, and that's where some of us lack at. You feel me? But I jotted down some key terms that I heard GX say. You feel me? One of those terms being consistency. That's a big one. Being consistent, no matter what it is, whether you're doing this YouTube thing, whether you're doing rapping, whether you're doing battle rap, whether it's a relationship, you know what I mean, with your wife and all of that, you know what I mean, or you know what I mean, certain friendships and things like that. The consistency, you know what I mean, being the same person through and through over a period of time. You feel me? That's what makes it. You know what I mean? That's very important. You know what I mean? To keep certain situations alive. Whenever there's an inconsistency, right? Us as people, we tend to, I mean, not go with that. So we're used to patterns, right? So when we see an inconsistent pattern, we leave it alone because it's a problem. You know what I mean? Well, most people leave it alone because it's a problem. Smart people leave it alone because it's a problem. You feel me? And we don't need problems. You know what I mean? So stay consistent. You know what I mean? That's the best way to reach your goal, no matter what it is. You feel me? Like I said, YouTube, rapping, battle rapping, relationships. You know what I mean? It don't matter. Stay consistent. You feel me? And you gotta learn. You gotta learn. A lot of us don't learn until it's too late, right? You gotta take every experience along the way as a learning process, so that way future experiences go smoother. You feel me? Sometimes we can block out, you know what I mean? We could block out the learning process, being that we think we know too much, or we think we know it all, or we think that the person giving knowledge is not as knowledgeable as we, you know what I mean, or is not of that, you know what I mean. But you should seek knowledge, no matter if the person is 5 or 55. Shut up and listen and learn. You know what I mean? When you're first becoming a parent, you have to learn those different patterns of the child. You know what I mean? You have to shut up and listen. You can't yell at the child. You know what I mean? The child don't know how to talk. You know what I mean? You got to figure out what's going on. You feel me? So you got to shut up and listen to the vibrations. You hear me? And you learn from those. And then when you're on your second child or your 5th child like me, you feel me? Shit go a lot smoother. And I'm just using the child. I'm not telling y'all to go out there and make babies and stuff like that. But what I'm telling you, I'm just using that. You feel me? It becomes easier because you've already learned what it takes previously. You know what I mean? But if you don't learn that, then you're going to be constantly going through life, making I don't want to say mistakes because I compared it to kids, but you're going to go through life making the same mistakes. You feel me? Or just different variants of the same mistakes. You feel me? Because you're not learning the lesson. You're not taking the lesson in. You feel me? And growing from it, right? It's okay. You know what I mean? If you can't do it on your own, it's okay to say, you know what I mean? Look, I need help doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where we get a lot of it messed up at, is we don't ask for help. You know what I mean? And learning how to read people from the beginning. I had to write this down verbatim. Learning how to read people from the beginning. And knowing that you can't change people. They gotta want to change. Just be ready. That's a mouthful right there. Pause. Learning how to read people is very important. You know what I mean? It could be a detriment even. You feel me? Because when you align with the wrong people, say if you read somebody wrong and you align yourself with that person, and that person is aligned with different types of energies, right? Then that aligns you with that energy, whether you like it or not. You feel me? With those different type of energies, whether you like it or not. So learning how to read the people that you come in contact with or that you let into your circle is very important. You know what I mean? And knowing that you can't change people. People have to change themselves. You feel me? And learning that and keeping those people away from your circle, those people that don't want to change themselves, those people that don't want to better themselves or better their own situation. How can they truly want to help you better your situation if they're not actively working on their situation? You feel me? And it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? So recognizing that those, you know what I mean, people cannot change unless they want to change themselves. You can't change nobody. You feel me? At all, period. You know what I mean? You just got to be ready. You feel me? You can't change. That's a quote that his pops gave to him. I believe his pops gave to him. You can't change nobody. You just got to be ready. That's it right there in a nutshell. In my opinion. You know what I mean? Just be ready. You know what I mean? People will show you who they are. Just be ready when it happens. You hear me? And with that being said, man, this is episode 5 of Smok3n Wit The King. You feel me? Featuring GX. As always, it is dope to see the progression of GX. It's dope to see where he's come from then till now. It's dope to have this interview to get to know who he is outside of battle rap. You know what I mean? Knowing that he's a very smart individual and knowing that he knew that from a very young age. Picking up on the different skills at a young age. He started recording at 7. You feel me? He did a mixtape on a karaoke machine and a keyboard, my nigga, and had that shit bumping through school. You feel me? And just the early knowing of self that I'm different and it's okay. You know what I mean? I'm smarter than most. I'm more eclectic than most. You feel me? I understand more things. I read a lot more than most people. You feel me? And that's okay. That's who I am. You know what I mean? Even with the reverse placing of the, you know what I mean? Of his concepts. He thinks of the big picture first, and then he puts it together, which is fire. And I know a lot of things aren't built that way, but if you can build it that way and it turns out dope, then why not? If you know what the picture looks like, then you have the knowledgeable wherewithal to build the foundation and to pick and choose parts after that. You feel me? Which is super dope. And knowing that he really do this, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like coming away from this interview, I feel like there's not a lot of people that excite the mind of GX when it comes to rapping, right? And that may be a good thing. Not oversaturating yourself to I don't want to say petty battles, but to battles that just don't make sense. And that's another self-knowledge type of thing. You know what I mean? Knowing that, like, look, you niggas don't excite me. For real, you niggas bore me. Like, I don't want to just sit here and you know what I mean, sleep through class, as he put. You know what I mean? He was a sleeper through class. You know what I mean? but he just doesn't want to sleep through class. He would rather be in a math or a language arts where it pushes his pen or pushes his mind to think outside of the box. You feel me? And that's super dope to know that that's what it takes for you to have that motivation to put on a dope. You know what I mean? That's a dope awareness to have. That's what I'm saying. But yeah. Episode 5, we in the books with it. Shout out to GX for gracing the platform. You did what I'm saying. Shout out to y'all for pulling up and kicking it with us and smoking. You feel me? I'm about to roll another one, but I am about to get up off of here. You feel me? Make sure, listen, we finna do this each and every Sunday. Smoke Sundays. You feel me? We're gonna have the OG pack on Get Your Bars Up Media every Sunday morning, you feel me, at 10 a.m., you feel me, West Coast time, you feel me, and then we're gonna have a live throughout the day. Next week I'm gonna have possible little segments set up throughout the day, you feel me, pre-recorded joints that I can just put out there, you know what I mean, for y'all enjoyment. We're gonna get this channel rocking, man. And on top of the other content that I put out daily, right? But Smoke Sundays is in full effect. And can't nobody stop it, you dig? Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, you dig? Salute for those that deserve it. You feel me? And as always, man, I love y'all, man. King.
That was electric. That was electric.